How's it going, everybody? Hypnotic here. I hope you're having a great day today. Welcome back to another Smash related video. We only have 5 more days until the game is released on December 7th. Today is December 2nd right now, and I bring you some information that are actually really be cool to know. And I was requested to do this video, and I thank you so much for this information, the link and everything like that. I'm really grateful for it. And you know what? I think that you guys are all going to like this, especially since it has to do with DLC. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Before we get into it completely, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notifications bell to be notified every single time that there's a new video out. And with all that said, let's get right into it. Okay, this is called the Crackpot series theory, and it's from GameFAQs. No, this is just a theory, take it as you will. So the past couple of days, the Square Enix list has apparently been revealed. The most we can get from it is that Sora is not going to be in the Square Enix for the fighter. Now, this statement is important. For one, it's going under the basis that Sora is representing Square Enix, implying that he's owned by Square Enix, when in truth, that's not the case. Sora is owned by Disney, so at the end of the day, it wouldn't have been accurate to think that he can be considered to represent Square Enix specifically. As far as Disney's involvement in Smash, no leaker has any knowledge of it, so they can't be jumping to conclusions. So essentially, the fact that Sora would be representing Square Enix in the Fighter Pass doesn't automatically mean he's not coming at all. It just means he won't represent Square Enix. As for the Fighter Pass, this falls a little bit more on the pipe dream side. I believe it was Reggie who said that Nintendo intend to have more for the DLC products. There is also the fact that 30 placeholder slots were data mined. I have talked to some people experienced with modding, and they have said that even though Smash Ultimate has a greater number of placeholders than Smash 4, alternate skins that are drastically different, so Robin, Bayonetta, Bowser Jr., etc., take up a slot of their own as also. But totaling the amount of significantly different skins, 7 for Bowser Jr., 1 for Robin, 1 for Corrin, 1 for Bayonetta, we only get 11 slots filled out of 30, so as far if we can take into consideration for future DLC, and that each fighter getting a different skin variant like the incentive motioned above, then that takes a total of 22 when you include PP, leaving room for more. Also, Nintendo may patch the game in the future, adding more placeholders. It's what they did for the last 3 DLCs in Smash 4. Now, I'm not saying that more DLC is inevitable, but I'm just saying that Nintendo is clearly interested in the idea. So to anyone who has a favorite character that isn't in the Fighter Pass, don't lose all hope just yet. There's also the data mined missing spirits and rare spirits, but they have been patched, or might be patched in day 1, so we can't say for certain. And now that we're done talking about that, and now that I'm done talking really fast, let's analyze this a little bit of what we just read. So as this person says, Sora will not be representing Square Enix, and people of Data Mine have found that he's not the Square Enix character at all, considering the fact that he is owned by Disney and not Square Enix. So that's one thing. Next up, I've been meaning to talk about this for a very long time, that there are 30 placeholders that have been data mined as well, meaning that there are going to be extra characters that are known. So for instance, it says that it took we only have 11 different ones. So for instance, if you had villagers, you have different villagers, that only takes up 8 different slots altogether, including Villager himself as a character. So that's one thing right there. And they said that they still have 11 left over after everything, in which case that would make me assume that there are going to be at least 11 characters, or another character with 3 different characters, and then 1 character with 8 different things. Or maybe they just forgot to add Villager in there and that was a miscount. I have no idea. I mean, that would make total sense, in which case we would have 3 more characters coming along instead of 11 or so. But I have no idea. It's just kind of something I've been thinking about a little bit. So now that we know for certain that Sora is not going to be the Square Enix character because he's owned by Disney, now we can kind of cross him out of that whole Vergaben leak thing. He's not going to be representing Square Enix at all, which would lead me to believe that Geno would be the next candidate, considering the fact that there were only 4 spirits for Square Enix in total. Geno, 2 Cloud ones, and 1 Mallow spirit. So that's actually I don't know, it's just kind of my theory a little bit on it. I mean, you guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'm just telling you what I think of this, and I'd like to hear what you guys think. Let me know, just give me some feedback on this and we can go from there. Now, this person did say that Reggie said that they would be wanting more products for their DLC in certain games. So, with that in mind, he could have been talking about Super Smash Bros. Other than just the Fighter Pass. Perhaps there will be a wave 2 of DLC, just like everybody's been talking about in certain leaks, which I would not be surprised in all honesty. After all, we did have like 5 waves of DLC in Super Smash Bros. So, I honestly can say that I believe that we are going to get more than just one wave of DLC. Basically, what this whole thing is about is Sora is not going to be the Square Enix character, and if you have a character that you've been requesting or been wanting for a long time, don't think that it's over just yet, because there are going to be some other characters other than the Fighters Pass ones. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got from this whole thing. Let me know down in the comments below if you think that this is true or not, and if so, why or why not. And you know what, guys? I think that it'll do it. I'll see you guys next time.